Hello, Facebook land. Jackie Tore here, joined by Adrienne Tassou from Olivia's Authentic Mediterranean Cuisine. And this is another edition of Tore's DIY. We're getting a little boozy on a Tuesday.
I'm excited. Long time no see.
Yeah, I know. So what we decided to do is they're really popular this summer, the boozy popsicles. And they're ranging anywhere from, you can buy them online, in some cases for like 12, 15 bucks, up until you can buy packs that are $100. So we wanted to see how much it will cost us to make our own.
Easy.
And if they're easy to make, right?
Yeah, they are.
So what are we mixing in here today?
Okay, this is just, there is endless options.
Mm-hmm.
These are just
anything that can freeze. Just
yeah, absolutely. These are just a few things we picked out and a few recipes we were looking up online that we thought would be fun. So, which one do you want to get started on first?
Oh boy. All right, let's do
the Friesling.
The Friesling.
Okay. So you just get any Riesling you like, or what's cheapest. It doesn't matter.
Because again, you don't need the most expensive wine when you do this.
Because
it's
you're
being
adding
mixed
a lot
with
of stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yep. You just need this for the alcohol content. So anyway, I have a pitcher here, a bowl, whatever you want to use. Don't make it complicated. You add that first, and then the recipe said that you should add some kind of flavored liquor or schnapps that you like. That would go good with the wine. Also, they're calling them schnapsicles online. I like that. I like that word.
That's a good one.
So anyway, I chose Saint Germain, which is an elderflower liqueur.
Mm-hmm.
Just gives it kind of a nice flowery flavor and a nice smell too. So, and you don't need much. Just add a little bit. And then whatever fruit you can see here. I'll move these out of the way so you can see a little better. We have raspberries today, we have strawberries, we have grapefruit. Mm-hmm. You can use whatever fruit you like, whatever's in season. I also have some pineapples in the
whatever's
fridge.
on sale.
Yeah, whatever's on sale. Whatever you have left over from the picnic you had last weekend, whatever. So you just add them in. So we'll add some strawberries.
And as you're adding those in, of course, for all of our viewers out there, if you're watching and you have any questions, what you think would go well in one, what you don't think would go well in one.
Yeah, what you've already tried.
Yeah, be sure to comment below. We'll try to answer any of those questions here on Tore's DIY, because this is interactive. We want to have fun with our viewers out there, so any questions you have, make sure you're asking.
Yeah, and definitely don't use vodka, because that doesn't freeze.
It will not freeze, so we know that for sure.
Yes.
No vodka.
So that's a little tip. This is just some raspberry lemonade I picked up because that adds nice flavor too. Also have grapefruit juice here. Any kind of juice you like. Cranberry juice, pineapple juice, apple juice, whatever will go good. So you just basically you just stir it up till it has...
You're essentially making a sangria type concoction and freezing it.
It's
and now I know you bought these. How much would you? Now I know you can also buy these at the dollar store. They may not be the best quality if you do that, but how much were these when you bought them?
I bought this set, and it came with everything you need. It came with the popsicle sticks and everything. I got this on Amazon. It was like around $17.
Okay.
But
and again, reusable.
And these are big. Yeah, these are big popsicles. So they're reusable.
Big and boozy.
Yeah,
big
you just
and
throw
boozy.
them in the dishwasher. They're real easy. But yeah, you can get them at the Dollar Tree, Walmart, wherever. That doesn't really matter. I just got these for the effect, so you could see. It'll be easier to see on TV if the bigger we make them. And then
right. That's why we're making them so big, for the TV, not for everybody afterwards.
So as you can see, just fill them up. It doesn't matter if you get messy. Put a little bit of fruit in each one. Gives you some extra flavor.
Now, does it take longer to freeze because there is alcohol in it?
Well, I started the batch that we have in the freezer now that we want to try and pull out to show is done. I put that in around 5:30, and it's 8 o'clock now, and they're still a little bit slushy. So you do kind of want to time them out and let them. I would probably say let them freeze overnight.
I was gonna say
if you're making them
overnight.
for a party, but for experimental purposes,
yeah,
we'll see when we get them out of the fridge how well they're doing. So that's just half of the popsicle mold. The other one we're going to do the rosé recipe, and then that way you mix it up. You have different flavors all in one mold, real easy. So that one we're going to throw in the rosé wine,
which super popular this summer.
Yes, that's
everybody's
a perfect summer wine.
All about the rosé.
And I picked this one because I thought the label was pretty.
There we go. Sold.
So, and then we have grapefruit here. We're just going to squeeze some fresh grapefruit in there.
And I know we were talking before, how much do you think you were spending here?
To make this popsicle mold, which has what, 12 in there, we only used about a third of a bottle of wine, some fresh fruit. You don't have to go all crazy and get a lot. I don't know, we're spending like maybe $10.
And you can even use some frozen fruit if you really wanted to.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Because you know, you had that frozen fruit in the back of your fridge and all of a sudden
that might actually help them freeze faster.
Yeah, and all of a sudden you're cleaning it out and you're like, I did have mangoes.
Yeah, exactly. And that would work perfectly, and it gives it color.
Yeah.
So this one, again, we're just doing raspberries, strawberries. And we put fresh grapefruit, but I'm gonna add a little bit of ruby red grapefruit juice too, because that's going to give you a little bit of sugar in there, and that's going to improve the flavor too and bring out the flavor of the fruit. So obviously that one's a little more pink.
Yeah, and again, for everybody watching, if you have any questions, what you think may be a good combination to put one of these popsicles or anything like that, or any suggestions, please let us know, comment below, and we'll try to answer those for you. But yeah, I mean, I was looking online, and there were at some points a 10-pack for $100.
That's insane.
I mean, that has to be some incredible wine that you're putting in there. And if you're spending that much money on wine, why are you putting it in a popsicle?
Right, exactly.
You need an expensive dinner to go with that.
Don't make it hard on yourself, my goodness. And I was experimenting yesterday, and I was really hoping the Baileys that I used in the show earlier today, I was like, oh my gosh, that would be such an awesome popsicle. But sadly, it did not freeze all the way.
Why do you think?
Whatever. I mean,
Whatever's
whatever they put in it. Yeah, you have to kind of do your research about what liquors freeze and what don't.
Yeah.
Like we just said earlier, vodka does not, so don't use that. So I imagine I need to do a little more research and find out exactly what was in there. But I was a little sad and disappointed that they didn't turn out.
Well, we know for the most part that most of the wines are going to freeze
which is why
if
that's
you're
more
using any of
popular.
this.
Yeah.
And the wines tend to be sweeter anyway if you're going for the fruity popsicle type thing.
I'll get that seed out of there. Okay, so you can see we have them filled up, really easy. And the mold came with this lid, so this is the magical part because it keeps the stick perfectly straight.
There we go.
So you just put that right on top.
This reminds me of summers as a kid. We used to make iced tea popsicles.
Oh, yeah. Or orange juice. I always did ones with orange juice.
There we go. Yeah, I mean, I like the ones with the booze better.
Yeah, exactly.
I would just make sure you don't.
We just couldn't get away with that as kids.
I would make sure you don't confuse these with the orange juice or iced tea ones around the kids. Yeah.
And I was a little disappointed. They sent look at these. They sent these little ones.
They're pretty short.
They go all the way in. So
pretty short.
Make sure you use the long ones. All right, so we're gonna leave that there because I'll make a mess trying to put it in the freezer. Nobody wants to see that. Let's pull out the other ones though and see how they turned out. Well, they're feeling a little bit
better.
More solid. So let's see if this works.
And again, they may take a little longer to freeze than your orange juice ones or what have you because there is alcohol inside.
Yeah, exactly. So you just have to experiment with it.
Maybe we need.
And if it doesn't turn out the way you want, just dump it into your glass and let it fall at like an ice cube into your cocktail that you've already made. Okay, let's see. Oh, we'll see the stick is
not holding up well.
Oh, here.
Let's see. I'm gonna eat it, so I'm just gonna grab it. Oh. Well,
yeah, like I said, they need a little bit longer. But taste it so that way you still have the flavor. Let's see how they taste.
Oh yeah,
they're good.
A little boozy. Yeah, you didn't slack on the booze on that one.
You get that burst of flavor.
So we do have a question from Ben who wants to know why not puree the fruit before putting it in the mix. You totally can.
Oh, absolutely.
Why not?
I just mushed it up with my spoon, but yeah, you can puree it. Absolutely, and that'll give you a little more substance to the popsicle. Actually.
Yeah, that may give you a little more of that creamy factor and everything in there too.
Yep.
Yeah,
go
why
crazy
not? Go for it.
However you want to do it.
Puree away, Ben. But yeah, I think. Oh yeah, those are good. Adults only.
Yeah, I will tell you, they're more flavorful. I put a little bit of, last night I didn't do it when I was experimenting. This time I did put a little bit of simple syrup in when I made them.
Okay.
And you can taste it in
Yeah.
there. It does perk up the flavor a little bit.
But I would say, I mean, for a night out or something like that, or you're all just having, a game night around and you want to have one of these, great for the summer.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's fun. It takes you back to your childhood a little bit.
And I think, like we were saying too, I mean, from what we made and everything, with leftovers, you're probably talking $10, $15 to make.
And like I said, this costs $17, but it lasts forever.
Well, you're reusing it.
Yeah, you're
exactly.
reusing it. So.
And the same thing, we didn't use an entire bottle of wine.
Nope.
We didn't use all the fruit.
Nope.
So if you're doing this with stuff you already have around your house, which you probably have a half bottle of wine somewhere that's about to, you're like, oh, I got to get rid of this. Why not just put it and freeze it for later?
Which is like the whole point of the DIY, the best part.
Yes, I love it. So cheap. So I think we accomplished our goal of making it cheaper than the other ones. I mean, the other ones online, they were like those plastic push pops and all that kind of stuff. Now, if you want to, you can still go ahead and buy those. We're not saying go.
Right.
But if you're trying to save money and you want them readily available for when you have guests over or something like that.
Yeah, and even if you don't feel like making popsicles, you can get, like Walmart has these really cute ice cube trays and they're like square and thick. Don't even worry about the popsicle sticks. Just make ice cubes and throw them in your drink too. That's another fun thing that you can do, and it's a little bit different, and just throw one of those big cubes in that drink. They're like, oh, what is this?
Yeah.
Like, oh, I gotta try it.
Oh, we do have another question. Okay, we want to know, does a culotta or daiquiri mix, will those freeze?
I haven't tried
You haven't
that
tried?
yet.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Because if you're doing the same thing, like I was just saying before, I've kept rum in my freezer.
Harry back there shaking his head.
Harry's shaking his
He's the
head.
expert.
The mixes definitely would freeze.
Okay, they will
Alcohol
freeze.
to make it not to freeze.
Okay. So, all right, yeah, try it out.
Yeah.
Or maybe try it out and let us know.
Right.
Right? Yeah, I would say, I mean, for the most part, I wouldn't use the entire batch just to make sure so you're not wasting that. But yeah, definitely try it out. See if that can freeze. Ooh, those would be good.
Yeah, they would be really good because they'd be a little creamy.
Yeah.
And then I was thinking up all these crazy things too. I'm like,
No.
because you could do, like I was like, oh, a frozen dirty banana would be so good with like fresh bananas, a little Kahlua, little cream. So we'll have to keep experimenting with this and maybe revisit it.
And also everyone at home as well, for anyone who's watching, if you experiment and you comment below and let us know if they work or not.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd love to hear.
I mean, there's only so many hours in the day for us to test out booze.
Right.
I am still on the clock.
Sometimes it has to be serious.
But Adrienne, thank you so much for joining us today.
My pleasure. This
I'm
was
definitely
fun.
going to take these and put these back in the freezer. So I have a treat.
After the 10 o'clock,
After the 10 o'clock, they'll definitely be ready to share with the class. All right. And again, if you have any questions, comment below. We will try to get those answered for you. And if you have an idea that you want to see here on DIY, maybe you know someone who is an excellent DIYer and they want to come on and join me, let me know. All you have to do is comment below. That's the easiest way. You can also send me an email at jdtore@fox43.com, or you can send me a message. You're already on Facebook. Why not? And we will see you really soon for our next DIY. Have a great one.